Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls, and welcome to the first reaction video on this channel. Today we're going to be reacting to some of the trailers for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Generally, I have no interest in making these types of videos because a lot of video games just do not interest me, but I've played a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 on this channel and my other channel where I started the original playthrough. This game gets very high praise for me, and I'm actually very excited they're actually making DLC for the game. We are actually going to be reacting to two trailers in today's video because there was the first trailer for Phantom Liberty posted 3 months ago on September 6th that I just completely missed because that was before I started playing Cyberpunk again. That was before this channel even existed in terms of me posting to it. And then they posted the official trailer number 2 yesterday at the time I'm recording this. So with the power of editing, I'm now over here, and now you can see my screen. The description for this video reads, IV do solemnly swear that I shall faithfully serve the This is turned into a commenter's react to Tuck trying to read video. Serve the new United States of America. Get ready for Phantom Liberty, a spy thriller expansion for Cyberpunk 2077 set in an all-new district of Night City coming in 2023 to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia. Google Stadia is not a thing anymore, right? They canceled that, or did I imagine that because I don't think it should be a thing? So it's a spy thriller. I don't know what that means necessarily. I'm also not sure how they're going to tie this into the main game because, as far as I'm aware, I'm not going to spoil anything. If you know the endings, you know the endings. Or I guess it could just take place before the ending of the game. That also could work. That's kind of boring in my opinion though because I beat the entire game. I would like to, have that be part of the story, but whatever. So without wasting any more time, let's go full screen on this bad boy and we'll watch the video.
Repeat after me. I, V, do solemnly swear.
I, V, do solemnly swear
that I shall faithfully serve the new United States of America.
that I shall faithfully serve the new United States of America.
On behalf of all Americans, I thank you for your service.
You know, taking that oath. Bad idea.
Not really a lot to unpack with that one. It's literally just announcing that the DLC exists. Based on the description, I know it's a spy-themed thing. I'm not sure what that really entails, because granted, I'm gonna be completely transparent here. I know other versions of Cyberpunk exist. I don't know the entire lore of everything Cyberpunk. You guys can chastise me in the comments if you need to. All I really know is what I learned from the game itself, and then, they did a Dave Martinez throw-in side mini DLC thing in the game for the anime. So beyond that, I don't really know a lot about Cyberpunk lore. I don't know how, the government works for the entire country. But since I actually heard Johnny talk in that trailer, that means he has to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form, which means it either happened before the game ends, or the ending I chose was the wrong ending. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, not a lot to unpack there because a lot of this stuff might require context I'm just missing. So let's watch official teaser number 2, which came out yesterday.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting someone? How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed, FIA.
So, what do we do now?
Dogtown. Burn it to the ground is what we'll do. It's a simple choice. Them or us. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.
Alright, so I forgot to read the video description before I watched that like I did for the first one, so it reads, introducing Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, an FIA agent for the new United States of America, team up and take on an impossible mission of espionage and survival. Get ready for Phantom Liberty, a spy thriller expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, set in an all-new district of Night City, coming 2023 to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia is gone, because like I hinted at earlier, I thought it was gone, it doesn't exist anymore. So it's nice to see I wasn't crazy about that. So they really made it a point to show off some of the people that are going to be in this. Reading the name Idris Elba, I know who he is, I just don't remember what I know him from. I feel like he's been in some video games I've played because I'm not really up to snuff on a lot of modern movies and TV. A lot of it just doesn't interest me, but I know who that is. And then I'm also pretty sure if we go back in the video, there's a guy in here that is either... yeah, this guy. This is either Jocko Willink, I think that's his last name. Like, he's a really famous Navy SEAL. He's on a lot of YouTube videos of like Navy SEALs react stuff. This is either Jocko Willink or it's really supposed to look like Jocko Willink. But something Johnny said at the beginning of this, I think, since this is a spy thing and it's an espionage thing, he uses a term that kind of goes hand in hand with spy stuff. Not that this is exclusive to like spies and stuff, but the term does apply.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting someone?
Like, getting burned is a pretty normal statement to be used in a lot of situations, but if you know a little bit more, like, a government agent has been burned, I might be talking out of my ass. If there's somebody that knows more than I do, by all means, comment sections down below. Let me know I'm being a dum-dum. But the term being burned means, like, they're completely cut off. Like, they're no longer associated with whatever the agency is. They can't be trusted. They've been cut off. They've been betrayed to a sense. They're thrown to the wolves and told to fend for themselves. All of their assets, all of their resources are completely cut off. They just exist, and if they survive, they survive. And if not, they were never affiliated anyway to begin with, because history is written by the victors, and the burners are the victors in this situation. So even in this trailer, I might be reading way too much into it, but I'm reacting, and with the knowledge I have, it's already setting up to sound like we're just gonna be betrayed at some point, which is like the entire basis of the base game anyway.
How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises?
And in that line, I mean, he probably means that literally, because, you know, we already took a bullet in the base game. Technically, we've already been dead.
Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
Solomon Reed.
It also says that Solomon Reed is an FIA agent, like insinuating he's a current agent, so I'm not sure if there's like conflicting government agencies going at it here or what's going on, but definitely a lot to ponder, a lot to think about. Also, Solomon Reed, I feel like, is a character that's already existed in a video game before. I might just be thinking of the bad guy from the first Dying Light game. I think that's actually what I'm thinking of. I don't know if his last name existed because Solomon wasn't even his real name. And then the rest of the trailer was just kind of them showing off the game engine, which I already played the game. I already know what it's gonna feel like, so whatever. I wish there was more. That's just human nature. Now that I've seen a little bit, I want to see a lot of it. I want to know more about what's going on, but I guess I'll have to play it to figure out everything, which... duh. But like I said, I kind of tuned out a little bit, so whenever they released official trailer 1, I wasn't really paying attention to anything Cyberpunk. And now that I've seen official teaser 1 and 2, and read through some of the comments trying to figure out some other stuff to get some, like, context if there was anything I'm just missing. Apparently this is going to be the only DLC Cyberpunk 2077 gets. That kind of sucks. Because like I've mentioned many times, especially in this video, Cyberpunk 2077 is just, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I would love to see more. I don't know if they're going to make an extension of this game, not an extension, a sequel to this game, continue the story with a different character in a different game. It's such a big game that honestly I doubt they will, because that'll take a lot of stuff to have happen, but we will see. I don't think there's an exact release date. All it really says is 2023, so I guess I'll keep my eyes peeled for that because, like I said during my playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077, whenever I finished it, I would gladly come back to this game if there was DLC, and I'm going to go back to the game anyway because people here on my channel voted in a community poll to finish the other endings that I didn't do. So I guess happy day, there's going to be more Cyberpunk 2077 for me to play at some point. But with that said, I guess that's all I really have for you guys. If you guys have comments or thoughts, or you want to correct me on stuff that I'm just missing or completely incorrect about, the comment section's down below. Let me know. I'm not going to get upset. And if anything more comes out for Phantom Liberty, I'll make a updated video about it or a part 2 to the reaction on it. So without anything else, I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep your eyes peeled for more stuff, because I do try to post daily. I just kicked my desk. Ow. If this is your first interaction with my channel, I do post a lot of different games. I'm currently working on Far Cry 6, finishing it. Then I have some other games I'm going to go through. And then after that, it's pretty much fair game for new games that I'm going to be playing here on the channel. But plenty of content to go around. So one last time, hope you guys enjoyed, boys and girls. Have a great day after this video ends. Pizza.